Hey you guys, and welcome to this video. How are you guys? There's so much going on now, very interesting energies and very rapid forward movement in the time coming now. So I wanted to pop on with a quick video explaining a bit about the energies as I perceive them and the messages I've been receiving these last days. And I want to thank everyone who are commenting, liking and subscribing, and also sharing what you guys are going through, because it's so helpful for others reading the comments as well. So thank you everyone. Now, the energies we are in now, I will say expect the unexpected. There is a lot that will be shifting, and it will be very rapidly, and it will be most probably different than what we expect. So instead of having an attachment to how something is going to look, or a very sort of like a fast grip as to how we imagine something going, or what is going to unfold, or in what way, trying to be as open as possible as to how something is going to look. Because what I've been shown is that we're moving towards alignment, our own alignment, but very rapidly. This means that what is not in alignment might be moving out of your life very suddenly and very quickly. This means also that new opportunities might pop up from where you least expect it. Opportunities that will give you the possibility to choose whether that's what you want to move towards or not. That can help you to see things in a new way, to open for a broader perspective. Maybe it is the opportunity that you just really want to go for, and maybe it's not. So it's not given that you will go with whatever opportunity is coming up. It will be both, so on a collective level, both opportunities that are helping us to shift our perspective, to broaden our perspective, to open for, just like the opportunity opening for us seeing that things will come in a different way than we expect, to help us to think in a less limited way. There are also opportunities that can come in that will just change the course of your life in a very positive way. So when I say expect the unexpected, it can be in any direction. The common theme of all of them is that it's moving us towards a deeper sense of alignment, towards our purpose, towards a more integrated wholeness in ourselves that we will be moving forward with. I will guess many people can experience this as a bit of a roller coaster, things going really up and down. There will be losses and changes that we haven't expected, and suddenly there's like these amazing opportunities, or something opening, or just this aha moment, epiphany coming, that you suddenly know something that you want to focus on, something you want to put your energy into, something that you've been trying to solve, some challenge that you suddenly see the answer of, or you just see that you don't need to put your energy into it anymore because there's a whole different direction you want to move in. Like, all of these things are happening very suddenly. It can also be old things coming up to be resolved, because we can have this, how can I explain it? Almost like a higher, yet also at the same time deeper understanding of things we have been through. So things we have been working on, old wounds that we have been working on resolving them, to integrate it, with the tools that we have, and the months and the years we've been working on this, depending on where we are on our path. The thing is that we're now learning, how can I explain this? We're learning to use our wounds, and we're gaining a new clarity as to how to use what we have learned from our wounds, not to be in that wounded place or to constantly needing to work on it or going in that cycle, even though we're in that cycle of deeper awareness and learning new lessons and developing and growing. Always, we're not stopping, we're not coming to a place where we're not growing anymore, of course. What is happening is that we're coming to sort of like a new level on some of these core wounds that I've been talking about previously this summer, that has been coming up, and the clearing of the lower 3 chakras. If you haven't watched that, that's on some of these recent videos I've been putting out. As this has been coming up, we're now gaining a new, I don't like the word level, but it's like a new point of insight and awareness of ourselves and of what we've been through. And because there's less emotional attachment to it, we're now becoming ready to use this in a whole different way, to actually use it as a strength, because we have gained the understanding, we have integrated it, we're no longer running away from it or sitting in that wounded victim place, or just reacting to it. It's more integrated, we're becoming more, it's like this sense of more confidence, more wholeness, and that's what we're going to move forward with. Let me just see, they start showing me something. Yeah, they're showing me, this is interesting. It looks almost like an octopus. So it's like this ball of light, and then I can see 3 threads going down from this ball of light. And this ball of light is your higher self, your soul, however you like to look at this. It's your energy, it's your consciousness, okay, that you incarnate with, that you have in your body. Then these arms, almost as it looks almost like an octopus, these 3 arms, also of light, are really clear. And what I say is that it's all coming from this core essence of who we are, right? So this core essence is starting to have really clear paths down into this incarnation, into this life, into what we want to focus that energy, which is in that ball of light, the head of the octopus, in the way I'm being shown it, and that light going down into specific tasks or specific creations. As these are becoming more clear, we are also attracting from the external people who are resonating with it, people who are on the same path, people who are gaining the same type of clarity, people who are ready to actually move forward from a place of more strength within. Now, if you are in a place where you are not feeling your strength, where you are just in a lot of emotional turmoil, or the physical life looks very challenging, there's a lot of things going on, and you then look at the external world, and you see everything going on there, and we'll see more things playing out there for sure. Don't take this as you being in the wrong place, because this is why I started this video by saying that we are moving towards alignment very rapidly. This includes things moving out of our lives that are no longer beneficial, that are not in alignment. So where we consciously are not maybe aware of what's the highest best, right? Now there's so much energy supporting our highest best that it might be, how can I explain this? It's almost like our higher selves are reading the path, okay? So no matter whether you're in a place where you feel like things are just aligning, things are just amazing, or whether you're in the other side of the spectrum of experience and you just feel that everything is falling apart, it's all towards alignment very rapidly. That's why it can be felt very intense right now. If you have an intense experience, this is the reason why. The most important thing is to come back to you. It is to come back to that place in you, to breathe into your body and to stay in the body, to support your body the best way you can. Stay hydrated, be in water, that's very supportive. Being in nature, that's something I do a lot of myself. Also when I am doing this work, and also when I'm working with people for my own sort of energetic hygiene, being in nature is something that really clears my field. It's just moving into that coherence, and just letting my energy field just be and relax in the nature and being held in that has a lot to say for me on a very physical level, at the same time as the joy of being in nature, and also of course the experiences and interactions for me on a personal level. But these kind of things are really important when we are going through intense times. There are also a lot of people that we might not expect to awaken, that will start their awakening journey very suddenly. This is a part of what's unexpected. So the less attached we can be right now to what's going on externally, to what other people are going to do and how we are going to do something. We need to have that intention, that clarity, or that focus, and staying in that open heart, and working with the emotions that we want to be in, and focusing our energy towards something, but then learning to really let go, because the more we let go and the more we stay open to actually let the universe show us now, to let your higher self really guide you and really lead your path, that's going to propel forward movement in a way that I energetically haven't seen before. Let me just see. Yes, also they're saying, let me just get really clear on this. Yes, there's also, they said a lot of people are having the sense of almost like hitting a wall. Like, I've been trying this, I've been working so much for this, such a long time, and it's just not working. And it's like, I'm almost giving up. Like this sense of just, why? Like, I've been doing all this, it's this feeling of it's unfair, I'm not getting towards where I want to. They say be aware of any type of like beating yourself up, that pattern of beating yourself up or being very critical towards yourself. Listen to that way you talk to yourself. Be your own best support. So when you start going into any type of pattern like that, start looking at, and once you notice it, so you become aware of, oh, now I'm beating myself up again, now I'm being really critical to myself. Would I talk like this to a child or to my best friend? And start practicing being a support to yourself. And that sense of sort of hitting the wall, is a help. It is an awareness that not all of you is with you, pushing towards what you've been pushing towards. It doesn't mean that it's not the right thing for you. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work, but it means that you're getting here and no longer until all of you is on board. Because that's when everything falls into alignment. We cannot run away from something in ourselves anymore. And this will become very, very evident. Lots of fiery energy. Lots of sudden, unexpected things that might come up. Quick shifts. Epiphanies. And just staying open. This is what I'm repeating constantly as I'm talking now as well. Stay open. Lose the grip as to what you expect and how you think something is going to play out, because you are moving really quickly towards your own alignment, more and more easily. It will be a more gentle experience if we practice letting go a little bit and actually going with and trusting the universe, trusting our higher selves. That can be a challenge. So this is my advice for you right now. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I'd love to hear in the comments how your experience is. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye bye.